Hey there guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome to the channel, where today I'm going to be telling you what are the best things about this 55-inch Samsung Q80T. Now, before we get into this video, I've got a couple of things to point out to you guys. First thing is that these are just my personal opinions on what are the best things about this Q80T TV. And your opinion may be different to mine, and that's fair enough. But please just be respectful of my opinions when it comes to the comment section. And secondly, that there is going to be another video to tie in with this one, which I urge you to watch as well as this video, and that is the worst things about it. Now, if you do enjoy this video today, all I would ask in return is that you just give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. This then helps promote the video to other people like yourselves. As always, I've got to say a really big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for hooking me up with this Q80T TV to unbox and test out for you guys. And if you would like to check out the specs, the latest prices, or pick one of these up for yourselves, or one of the other latest Samsung TVs, then I will be leaving a link in the description where you can go to Box and buy one of these or one of the other TVs for yourselves. So please go check them out. Now we've got all that out of the way, I think it's time we crack on with the video. Now, the first best thing about this Samsung Q80T is the picture quality. Now, as you can see here, this looks absolutely gorgeous. This is a piece of my own 4K HDR material. And as good as that does look, where I feel this TV really shines is with lower quality content. Now, I'm talking about your standard definition stuff, 720p, 1080p material. And I've, given it a really sort of good go with bad sort of quality content on some TV stations and that. And to be fair, this TV does a cracking job of upscaling that content and extracting the very best out of a poor quality picture. I don't know what Samsung do exactly with their chips, but whatever they're doing, they are doing a sterling job with them. And I think it would be fair to say that they beat most of the manufacturers when it comes to lower quality stuff. And let's be honest, we don't all sit there watching 4K HDR content all day long, and quite often it is lower quality material that we watch for sort of the most of the time. So that is the first best thing about this TV, and that is the pitch quality, especially lower quality pictures upscaled. Now, the next best thing about this Samsung Q80T is the build quality. Now, once you pick this or struggle to pick this thing out of the box, you will realise how heavy it is, and it feels like it is built like a tank. I'll just show you guys around this side here. You can see it's got like a metal finish to it, and it just feels really solidly built. We have had a few TVs over the last few months, and to be fair, these QLEDs are built really, really well. You can sort of feel that you're getting your money's worth, if that makes sense. And not just with the TV itself, but with the stand also. It's a nice solid bit of metal, and what you'd expect for a TV of this sort of value. So that is the next best thing about this TV, and that is the build quality. Next up on the best things about this TV is the power cable. And what is so special about that, may you ask? Well, it is the fact that it is removable. I believe this is is it figure of 8? Could be wrong, could be right. Whatever it's called. Fact is, it's removable. It is so annoying when TV manufacturers, hardwire these things into the back of the TV and don't make it easy for you to swap out. But in all fairness, Samsung have made it nice and simple. It might be just a simple thing, but that can make a world of difference, especially if your TV is sat some different distance away from a socket. So that is the next best thing about this TV, and that is the removable power cable. Next up on the best things about this TV is the brightness levels. Now, if you have a south-facing living room and you've got loads of sunlight pouring in through your windows, then this may well be the TV for you. Now, whilst it's not the brightest Samsung QLED that they do, it is still really, really bright. Now, just to show you guys here at the moment, I've got this set to 20 out of a potential 50, and as you can see, you know, that looks really, really good, and more than enough brightness in this room at the moment. So that is the next best thing about this TV should I say, and that is the brightness. Next best thing about this Samsung Q80T is the addition of the Apple TV app and the Apple Music app. Now, the one that really stands out to me out of those two is the Apple TV app. Reason being is that it is my go-to place for 4K HDR films. Reason is that I feel that they've got the most extensive library available, and their prices are very un-Apple-like because they are really competitive, if not the cheapest out there. Quite often Apple will have sales on, and I've seen 4K HDR films for as little as £2 to £3. So having that app on air where you can just go straight into the Apple film library there and watch films, I think is a godsend on such a stunning TV like this. So that is the next best thing about this TV. Now, the next best thing about this TV is the black levels. Now, to be fair, if you sit square on with this TV, the black levels are really, really good. Now, they're not going to compete with, say, an OLED TV, but to be fair, for the technology that it is, I think it is, doing a sterling job. Now, some people have said that, you know, these TVs are downgrades from last year, but I can't help but think that, you know, Samsung have maybe sort of tweaked the algorithm that controls the black levels, because, you know, I think it's doing a really good job, to be fair. And I think, you know, majority of people would be more than happy with the black levels that this TV can achieve. So that is the next best thing about this TV, and that is the black levels. Next up on the best things about the Q80T is the sound quality. Now, this is only a 55-inch TV, but to be fair, the sound quality on it is really, really good, and better than I expected, to be honest. But I think it's just in keeping with the build quality of this TV, and Samsung has, you know, not really skimped when it comes to sound quality. And I've got a bit of music here we're going to fire up and let you guys just listen to it. But one thing that does impress me not only is just the quality, but the volume it can pump out for such a small TV. So let's just crack it up a little bit here. It's pretty good. And it's got a good bit of depth to it as well, to be fair. So let's just move it forward a little bit. Get some beat going. And there you go. I think that gives you an idea of what it's capable of. So there you go, that is the next best thing about this TV, and that is the sound quality. There you have it then, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video today, and if you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then maybe think about subscribing for more of the same in the future. So thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.